But are you ready for the future?
Hello, welcome to stream. Um, so I'm tired. To the surprise of nobody. How is everybody doing today? It's Q&A stream, and I'm starting by asking you questions, such as, are audio levels okay? I'm pretty sure it's okay, but you know, it's nice to ask. So apparently, YouTube has this thing. I've never done this before, so I hope it's okay. There's just like a little plus on my YouTube Studio thing, and I can click on Start a Q&A. Say something. I have to write something. How about give question? Start Q&A. I don't know how this works. I see. Oh, okay. Questions list. See viewer questions and choose which ones to answer. Okay. I don't know how that looks on your end. Oh, and I can like switch between chat and questions. That's kind of cool. Okay, okay. Can I do that on my streaming software? Kind of. Okay. I guess I can like I guess I can like be a good streamer and do stuff. Ah. First time seeing the VTuber avatar, it's so good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But many hours of work into it, so I genuinely really appreciate that. Okay, let me think. I can pop this out right here, and then I can do this on my other monitor. Where did it go? Here. And then I can just switch between the questions. Okay, that's kind of cool. That does make things a lot easier, actually. That's a really cool feature, YouTube. Good job. Okay, I don't know which ones are the first ones, though, or if it, like, stops. Oh, okay. So the first question was by Milkbread. Congratulations on getting in the first question. We got favorite beer. Oh yeah, by the way, who wants me to draw a little pixel art in the meantime? I'm gonna draw something random over here. Favorite beer. I don't know if I have one actually. I know that's really boring, but I don't think I have one. Okay, the window with the questions is a little bit buggy. My GIP question thing is like covering the second question. That's great. What if I just put it back to here and then I go on this? It's just really far away over there. No, that's also in the way. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to get through them a bit quicker then. Because I wish I could show you, but there's like this massive bubble where I ask the question and it's just covering like 5 of the questions. I love it. Ah. Okay, that's not the questions. Amazing. My throat is starting to hurt immediately. That's amazing, and I love it, and that's really fun. Thank you for the obligatory convexity €2. $2. You missed. we actually started on one of your songs. It was a banger, by the way. Welcome. I'm really tired. Music is a tad bit loud. Okay, thank you, Amethyst. You're actual legend. Hang on. Favorite show? I don't know. It's gonna be like 90% of these questions. I don't know. I need more time to think about that. Okay, actually, my favorite show was probably Gravity Falls. Like, genuinely perfection of a show. Okay, maybe not perfection. I don't think there's any, like, perfect show. But very, very great show. Um, even with all of the really outdated memes from early 2010s, that was great. It kind of adds some charm to it. Not gonna lie. Get some water? No. Don't tell me what to do. I got tea. That's good enough. Why stream at 3 a.m.? It's 3 p.m. for me. So, you know. That's the really annoying thing about streaming. There's never, like, a perfect time. It's always gonna be 3 a.m. for somebody. So, yeah. I usually stream around this time because, I mean, you're all aware at this point that I get up at, like, 2 p.m. So this is, like, a way to start the day, I guess. Do a stream, and then I can, like, work on videos uninterrupted afterwards. You know. How many years has it been since Gravity Falls launched? Now, launched. I think it came out in 2010. I have 2010 in my head. That seems kind of early though, right? How are you? I'm tired. Can I, like, delete the questions I've already answered? Select question. Remove. Put user in timeout. That's a good one. I like that one. Lemonade or orange juice? Also, I just realized I could use that QnA thing to for like sketch requests, maybe. Okay, lemonade or orange juice? I'm not a big orange juice fan. Gotta go with lemonade. What was your favorite film? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of films, honestly. What was my favorite film? I did really like Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I don't know if I would consider it my favorite. It's a little bit exhausting to watch, but it's very good. I don't know. Classic Aaron, I don't know answer. I apologize. One of these is just why. Why not? What made you want to do animation? So basically, I have told this story before on stream, but I don't know. As a kid, I was kind of dumb. I mean, children are dumb. And I don't know, I liked to draw and stuff, but whenever it came to digital art, it never really seemed like a viable thing. I always kind of saw it as something that, like, only adults can do with, like, powerful technology and stuff. And then I came across I was, like, a big fan of YouTube back in 2007. And I came across animation memes. These were, like, little frickin' furry animations made by 10-year-olds just like me at the time. in MS Paint, sometimes with a mouse too. But they all had, like, these, like, graphics graphics tablets that costed like £60, Great British pounds, something like that. Suddenly it was like, yo, wait a second, I can do that. So that's how I got into it, I guess. Like, I've always enjoyed YouTube, and finding out that I can do animations pretty easily. You know, just needs a tablet, and then yeah, use Window Movie Maker and Paint, and I was like, whoa, possible. Okay. What do you think of FNAF slash the FNAF movie news? I assume you mean Five Nights at Frederick. That's what his name is, right? um, what color should this random cat be? Let's do green. Just cause. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm tired, by the way. So I guess I've kind of, I don't know. I've never really been that into Five Nights. Like, I'm not a horror game fan. I guess I found the lore kind of interesting, even though it was like really obviously like made up on the spot. You know, I watched like all of the MatPat's lore videos when they came out. But I don't know, it's not something I really actively kept up with and stuff. What should I draw, by the way? Someone give me an idea. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. I kind of like go through phases of like phases with different YouTubers. I don't know, like sometimes I'll have a favorite, sometimes I'll like watch a ton of videos from a certain person, and then I like stop for some reason. I don't know. A little bit boring, I guess. You should draw a small creature with 8 arms. I like that idea. And then the people who join stream after this are gonna be extremely confused. But that's the joy of these kinds of things. How did you come up with the final design of your persona? Also, what is the name? I assume you're talking about this guy. So this character is called Socks, but also my name as in Aaron, or my nickname Ari. And he's like I don't know. I don't even care anymore. He's a persona, okay? He's my first furry persona. And I never actually intended to use him for YouTube, so his design is entirely based on like ideas that I think look cool and look nice, and kind of represent me in a way. I really like skunks, so I made him half skunk. I was like, okay, I like skunks, but I want him to have big, cute, pointy ears. Because, you know, skunks have, like, little round, pretty adorable little round ears, but I wanted to have pointy ears. And I was like, you know, what if I just make him half cat? That way I can also give him, like, cat paws, because skunks kind of have, like, little gremlin hands, which is, again, very adorable. But I do like some cat paws. So that's how I came up with the species. Yeah, the rest of the design, I guess, is just kind of based on, like, general skunkiness. I don't know, the whole thing with like having the three dots somewhere on the face is just kind of something I've always had on my Sonas. Well, most of them at least. I'm like looking at my avatar being like, why did I design it like that? I don't remember. Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend slash crush? Okay, so this is like really secret information. Don't tell anyone. But I kind of have a crush on my roommate. The person I live with. They're really cute and hot, and I kind of have a crush on them. But don't tell them, okay? It's a secret. Do you like dragons? I love dragons. They're very adorable. Dragons are so adorable. Especially fluffy ones. How are you doing this afternoon? Tired. I'm tired. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm enjoying the stream. Cringe chat is going crazy right now. Aaron Law. Yep. You have to promise me not to tell them, okay? Though, chat. Don't tell them. Do you still live in Germany? Yeah, I do. I still live in Germany. I'm still here. You can look outside right now. Yep, still Germany. One of these is just a question mark. I completely agree with that. Ooh. It jumped. More streams? That is not a question. How dare you? I'm about to block everyone who doesn't leave an actual question. /J. Unless. Also, hi Nebula. How's it going? How's your day? Do you have a day job, or do you do YouTube full time? You've been making videos for a while, so I hope this isn't common knowledge. I mean, I guess it's not. There's like there's several things that I talk about kind of a lot, but I don't know. Not everyone. I'm gonna make this guy like a snake. I don't know why. I've kind of gotten used to the fact that not everyone watches like every single video or live stream that I do, which is, you know, not like completely normal and fine. So like, I don't know, don't feel bad about missing that stuff, I guess. But yeah, I do YouTube full time. It's my job, and it's fun and nice and cool. How is your morning? It is not morning. How can Chip become a long boy? Because he is an interdimensional being of unimaginable power. And he just becomes a long boy. Also, thank you very much for being a member for 6 months, Gabri. How has it been 6 months already? That is wild. Help, I've lost perception of time. Same, honestly. Same. 6 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Yeah, enjoy your purple badge. That looks cool. That reminds me, I gotta add a badge for... my maximum badge is for 1 year. But considering time is going by very fast, I should probably add a couple more for like 1.5 years and stuff. There we go. Did I do all 8 legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. There we go. That's your 8-legged creature. Feel free to recommend something else that you'd like me to draw. If you want to, you can use the QnA thing to suggest stuff. That way it won't disappear as quickly. Then you draw a cat from Ohio. I don't know what that would look like. Is Ohio the one with the corn? Don't know much about the US. How do you like your coffee? Non-existent. Do you have a fursuit? I have a head and paws, if that counts. Why is art important to you? And what kind of long-lasting impact do you want your art to have? If any at all. Always with the deep questions, dude. Dog Dimmadome. Wasn't I gonna draw that on the last stream? Yeah, let's do Dog Dimmadome. I need a reference picture though, real quick. Okay, why is art important to you? I don't know. I draw the thing and it look nice and it makes me happy. I don't know. I mean, I say that. The majority of my my videos are very like based on I just want to make people happy kind of thing. But I don't know if I should spoil that yet. I started working on a project. Actually, it's not really a spoiler. In the Cats of the Underworld podcast that's coming out today, I talked about it a little bit. Oh, I never really make New Year's resolutions, except I apologize for my throat. It's dying a little bit. I never really make New Year's resolutions, but this year I was like, okay. Honestly, I kind of want to like do a big project this year because I don't know. I've lost my train of thought already. That was a speed run, losing my train of thought. Yeah, I want to do a big project this year because it's been a while. Like I love doing like the silly Chiplink videos, little shorts and stuff, of course, and I'm probably not gonna stop doing those anytime soon. But I also would just really like to do a big project. It's been a while, so, like, I guess my coming out video was kind of my last big project, and the problem with that one is I didn't have that much time to work on it. Only like a couple months, which sounds like a lot, but it's not really a lot for a 20-minute long video. How am I supposed to do the eyes? I should not be using red. So I don't know. I'm just in the mood to make a new like big project kind of thing, and I have a really I don't know. I have an idea that I'm really like happy with so far. His hat is gonna blend into the background if I do it like this. Let's worry about that later though. It's really hard to concentrate on drawing Doug Dimmadome whilst I'm talking about this kind of serious topic. Big projects, yeah, big projects. Okay, so that is like a project that's like meaningful to me because it's kind of personal, and I guess it has a message, but also like honestly the main purpose is just kind of like to get like, it's really hard to talk about without spoiling it. I guess it's kind of like I don't know. The message is kind of more for me, but also like by putting it out there, I hope that other people can kind of relate and get something out of it too. Like I guess that's what art means to me. It's about like forming my uh not to talk about this while I'm so tired. It's about me like expressing things about myself, and I guess I don't know. I don't know if that sounds selfish, but for the most part, I don't really do it for other people. It's just if people relate to it, that's like a cool extra thing, you know. He has blue eyes, like this shade. If I just do that, you can tell who it is. Okay, that was a long time on that question. Thank you for gifting a membership, by the way, Lord Oris. I really appreciate that. Congrats to Poggy205 for snatching that up. Hope you enjoy the emotes and such. Obligatory, I have to mention that on the community tab, there's a post asking for emote ideas. If you have an idea for an emote, feel free to drop it there, and I might add it. Also, I just realized I actually made a membership goal, but it's behind me. I didn't think about that my avatar would be here. Wait, you know what I can do? I can just... Wait, no, I have to do it on... I have to do it... This is... Okay, wait. Let me just double check that I'm not gonna, like, dox myself or something. Yeah, only Photoshop should be visible. I get on the internet. I don't know if I can do that midstream. I'll just pretend that it's not there, and I'll reveal it in the next stream. Okay, more questions. Let's see. Any thoughts on your channel's future? I mean, I guess that kind of relates to what I was talking about with the big project kind of thing. I don't know, this is another thing that I feel like we've talked about a lot on stream. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be doing YouTube forever. Because I feel like I'm gonna inevitably burn out on it. Which is, you know, normal and fine, and I'm not, like, stressed about that or anything. Honestly. I need more space for his silly nose. I don't know. I guess my plan is just to kind of keep doing it for as long as I feel, like, comfortable doing it. This looks weird. Never drawn Doug Dimmadome before. Don't judge. Yeah, never mind. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Lord Oris. I really appreciate that. You are a legend. And very epic. Okay, what I'm gonna do is first color his hat in green, just so I can see it against the background. How soft is Chipflake and your VTuber model? Well, Chip can be as soft as you want because he's a multidimensional being who can take upon any form. As for me, I don't know. I guess you would have to find out. Favorite food? That's another one where I'm like, I don't know. I guess, I guess. Draw a Nyan cat. That's a good idea. I'll draw that next. Um, 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 um. Wait, this is kind of confusing. But I can just do this. Move out here, actually. What was the question again? Favorite food? I don't know, like sushi, I guess? I like sushi. That's probably the one food that I can eat, like, anytime. I will never get sick of sushi. Oh. Well, that's okay. Favorite snack? So I'm not really a snack kind of person. I guess. Don't know, does chocolate count as a snack? I really like chocolate orange. It's more like, is that more like a dessert though? Would you consider that a dessert? Because when you say snack, you kind of think about, you know... Oh, this is on a separate layer, so I can just... and then we're gonna do like an outline so you can see it against the background. Oh, that's not the right color. This one. Yeah. Chocolate orange, I guess. Is Chip a chaos god? Why do you even need to ask? Of course he is. How do I make a line that doesn't disappoint me so much I entirely give up my hopes and dreams? You mean a line like drawing or I don't know. I mean practice, I guess. Very boring answer, but practice. How are you doing? How are you mentally doing recently? Still giving a pause of Twitter and other social media? Was I taking a break from Twitter? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm kind of, well, the thing is I'm just really bad at staying up to date with social media anyway, so I don't know. I'm doing okay, I guess. How are you doing today? I've already answered that, but thank you very much for asking. What's your favorite color of the alphabet? True or false? Banana. Do you play Splatoon 3? I've actually never played a Splatoon game. And I don't really want to, because it's not really that my kind of game, to be completely honest. I'm not a PvP kind of guy, you know. I don't know why. Those games just never really got me, I guess. You used VTube Studio, right? What software did you use to draw the sprite? It's all in the description. Ah, it's all in the description. Look, it's the guy. Look at him go. There we go. And now I'll oh wait, I can just drag him to the bottom actually. There we go. Next one was Nyan Cat, right? I gotta look it up. Nyan Cat. Oh yeah, wait, no, I finished answering that question. Thoughts on the Sprigatito line? I actually haven't really looked into the new Pokemon that much because I don't have the new games yet, and I don't know when I'm gonna pick them up. But why is my mic falling off the stand? What was I talking about? Yeah, when I do play a new Pokemon game, it's way more fun to go into it with like no prior knowledge of what any of the new Pokemon are and stuff like that. I guess we can put the Nyan Cat like here. So yeah, what I have seen though, they're very cool. I like the designs. It is very sad that we got yet another freaking. I always get the words mixed up. Bipedal, yeah, bi means two, so bipedal. Another bipedal cat starter. You know, there actually hasn't been a quadruped starter since frickin' Black and White. And I kind of don't count the Legends Arceus game because it's frickin' takes the Gen 5. It's Samurott was a Gen 5 Pokemon. It's not a new Pokemon. So not counting what is it called? Hisuian Samurott, there's not been a quadruped since frickin' Black and White, and that makes me extremely sad. Cause there used to be one, like, there used to be, like, at least one every game, which was really cool. And I kinda miss those kinds of Pokemon. That being said, I still really like the Sprigatito designs. They're very cool designs. Have you played One Shot? I've never heard of that, so no. Did you notice the change in your voice? It's kind of impossible to not notice. You know, the same way a like teenage guy would notice your voice changing, like I did too. You know. If you were in a survival situation and could have I hate these kinds of questions. if you were in a survival situation and could have 3 things with you other than survival tools, what would they be and why? Play One Shot, it's great. Okay, thank you for the recommendation. I will probably forget about it. Nothing like not nobody's fault, but I'm just forgetful with these kinds of things. I don't know. I guess I would take like, I don't know, the frickin' Steam Deck, because I would have infinite things to do with that and not be bored. Maybe like a kind of food, like probably like 10 million chocolate oranges. And my iPad so I can draw stuff and use the internet. Thank you for the super chat. Ozzymania, welcome in. Quadruped is part of why Swampert is amazing. Yeah, I really like Swampert. It's a really cool design. Yeah, I just really miss Pokemon like, you know, Swampert, which is kind of like it can stand on its back legs, but it's like mostly gets around on 4. But Pokemon like Venusaur, Meganium. Who else? Wait, Torterra. Why is it always the grass ones that are quadruped? Oh, and Samurott, of course. That's also a really cool. Does anybody remember? That's really funny. Does anybody remember when Black and White came out for the first time and they revealed the final evolutions? And everybody complained that Oshawott becomes quadruped. Does anybody else remember that? Because people would like redesign the final level. They would redesign Samurott to be bipedal. So I didn't like the idea of Oshawott becoming quadruped for some reason. And nowadays we have the opposite problem. Could you have a whole conversation in German? Yes, but not without many errors. So it kind of depends like what the conversation is about, because I have better vocabulary in like certain topics. You know, if it was like a freaking like scientific conversation, I would not know what you were saying. But if it's a conversation about like cats or something, I would probably be able to have a decent conversation. But I very often just make like grammar mistakes. Sometimes I have to think kind of hard about the sentence structure. But yeah, I can have conversations. Are you gay? Don't tell my roommate, but yes. Owl House, She-Ra, Gravity Falls, Adventure Time. One has to go. Which and why? How can you do this to me, Amethyst? I love all of those shows. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. Even though Adventure Time got me back into watching cartoons, and it is a very good show, I think it's the one I like the least out of all of those. It's the only one that I haven't watched the whole series of. I guess in part it's because it's just so long, but I do recall a lot of episodes that I didn't really like. It's one of those shows I actually watched on TV as it was coming out, and for some reason, I hate watching TV because they always play the same episodes that you've already seen of each show. And it would, my the network would always play that episode where Jake, the dog, gets like a human baby body. And I hate that episode. I hate that episode so much. I don't know. I don't remember why exactly. I remember, like, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I remember Jake just being really annoying in that episode. And then, like, having to look at his weird, like, human baby body, like, attached to his normal head was just really uncomfortable the whole time. Yeah, can anybody else confirm that that episode is terrible, or am I just remembering it badly because it would be on all of the time? Thanks for another super chat, by the way, Aussie Media. Samurott is best because Embor is ugly and Superior is weak. Yeah, that is kind of the sad thing. I really like Superior. It's a really cool Pokemon. But it's like stats and stuff are kind of bad, at least in the game they came out in. I don't know if they like improved it in more recent games. But that episode was cursed. It was annoying. I hate it. There are worse Adventure Time episodes, but even just the concept of that one is still pretty junk. Yeah, I haven't watched all of Adventure Time. I couldn't even say like up to which episode I watched, honestly. Also, hey Biscuit, welcome in. Do you want to be a mod? I have to offer you the moderation drug, like in every stream. You don't have to actually do anything. I just usually mod my friends to like make them more visible, and also I guess have people in chats just in case somebody's, you know, causing stuff. But chat is very well behaved, I have to say. Oh yeah, also I didn't like Embor when it first was released, but it's grown on me, honestly. I like it now. It's not one of my favorites. It's probably like on like lower down on the list of my favorite starters, but I like it. Sure, I don't mind helping out. Awesome, thank you very much. Now I have to figure out how to do this. I'm a good streamer, everybody. What's the questions? Okay. Did I lose my place in the questions? No. Ooh. I think it just deleted a bunch of questions. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Okay. I guess I'll start from here. Can you draw Lesser Dog from Undertale? I absolutely can. Very up for drawing some Undertale characters. I just need to finish my Nyan Cat. Which is just almost done, actually. Oh, that green hurts my eyes. Do you own any Lego? That's an interesting question. I used to have a giant bag of Lego as a kid, but not anymore. What do you think about Luke or something? The YouTuber, right? I don't think I've actually watched that many of their videos, so I don't think I can give a good. This rainbow is really not even. I'm sorry, Nyan Cat. Or Nyan Cat. Let me look up the Lesser Doggo real quick. Undertale. Aw, he's so cute. Aww. Okay, let me put my reference over here so I can see it. Also see chat. Okay. Another question. As a beginner artist, what is the most effective way to learn line art? My sketches always look better than the final product. And how do you improve in general? I know to practice. Well, you should practice. I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously. So line art, something very important about line art is that you should always warm up before you do it. Just Google like line art warm up exercises, and it's basically just doing a bunch of like you draw lines like this, like 10 of them, and then you do like this, and then you do like circles and stuff like that. For example, your ability to draw line art will improve immensely because you need to warm up first. Another thing is if you always feel like your sketch always looks better than your line art, something that can help against that is to make your sketch layer really, really, like when you reduce the opacity on it, like reduce it as like, what is the word? Transparent as possible, like so you can still see it, but so you can barely see it. Because when you're doing your line art, you can kind of like, if your sketch is too visible, you don't like see your line art that much, if that makes sense. You can focus on it a lot more if the sketch is not as visible, and you'll like see your mistakes quicker. You know, especially if you have that thing where you think everything's going well, and then you hide the sketch layer, and then you're like, what have I drawn? This looks like garbage. And another thing Remember that you don't always have to do line art. Sometimes you can just take the sketch and clean it up. And that, like, works pretty well with some kinds of drawings. It depends on, you know, what kind of style you're going for, what kind of, like, themes and such. But that's also always an option. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. A lot of people do it, actually. Because line art is a skill on its own. It takes a lot of work and practice and learning and stuff. The final thing I would recommend is don't be afraid to use like smoothing tools and stuff in the program you're using. I know some people might be like scared off from that. What time is it actually? Oh, I'll probably stop it when I've been streaming for an hour. Yeah, so you might feel like, oh, freaking using smoothing and stuff is cheating. No. If you think that, like, why are you even doing digital art in general, right? I believe you should just use the tools that you have, you know. It's not cheating to use a program and use the features that the program has, okay? And the thing is that depending on the hardware you're using, you know, your graphics tablet and stuff, they might just, I don't know how to explain that. With some graphics tablets, your lines are gonna look shaky. Like, no matter how good at line art you are. So you're gonna have to, like, add even just a little bit of smoothing in that case. And there's nothing wrong with that, is basically what I'm saying. Anyway, places to visit in Germany. I don't know because I've, like, barely traveled in Germany. Yes, I have been living here for, like, 5 years now. And I've barely traveled. It's great. I'm like trying to think, where have I been in Germany? Oh, Cologne and Dusseldorf are very cool cities. And the Eifel is really cool. It's like a big lake. It's pretty nice if you like that kind of thing. Yeah. What is your favorite drink? Either black tea, like you know, British tea, or Pepsi Max. Not sponsored, but they should sponsor me. Let's see. Do you have a favorite custom furry species, like synths, protogens, avalis, for example? I really like manukits. Those are frickin' adorable. I love them. Is that dog that Chip fought in that one animation dead? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to make this line a bit thicker, but I don't know, it looks kind of weird. Oh, like, let's get rid of that. What is your preferred taste? Spicy, sweet, or sour? I guess sweet. I like chocolate and stuff a lot. How is Chip so stretchy? Because he's a multidimensional being with unimaginable power. Also, thank you for the super chat, Ozzy. Again, I really appreciate it. What Pokemon region do you think is the best? I'm probably biased and, you know, rose-tinted glasses and all that, but I really like Gen 2. I really like Johto. It's very cozy. and pretty region. What are you drawing? Currently, I am drawing Lesser Dog from Undertale. You should draw Morgana from Persona 5. I guess I can if we have time. Let me write that down real quick. I've never played Persona 5. Oh, the little cat guy. Of course, I can draw that guy. Or I don't know what gender this cat has. Do you have a cat? I don't have a cat because my roommate is allergic to them. Not like deathly allergic, but to the point where it's kind of uncomfortable for him. And I don't want to, like, you know, put him through that. And also, I like to travel, and you know, it's not good to leave cats alone for long periods of time. I also don't really have anybody currently who could, like, look after the cats. It's enough to my liking. There we go, a little lesser dog. I would draw, like, the whole body, but I don't know, it would take a long time. Yeah. What is your favorite music? I'm a big dubstep fan, specifically on the more aggressive end, I guess. You know, like Tear Out, stuff like that. It's my favorite genre of all time. Favorite drink, we answered already. What's your favorite art program to use? That's the thing, I don't really have a favorite art program, honestly. I use a lot of different ones, depending on what I'm doing. I like Photoshop more for, like, graphic design stuff, because of all the blending modes and stuff you can do. You can easily add outlines to stuff, and glowing effects and stuff like that. It's really good for making thumbnails and things like that. I like Clip Studio for animating, doing drawings really quickly. All of the features like for like coloring your artwork and stuff makes it all like super fast. It's great. Persona 5 is such a hit or miss game. Just to get involved with the fandom, they will dox your position down to a millimeter if you insult their favorite characters. Oh, that's sad. I've heard that Persona 5 is a really good game, though. I do want to play it at some point. Actually, I want to play, like, the Persona series in general, but I don't know where to start. Because I know with some series, you know, you shouldn't really start with the really old games, because they're like, you know, objectively not as good, because, you know, they were still figuring stuff out. You know, for example, if I recommend Fire Emblem to someone, I'm not gonna say to play the original NES game first, unless, you know, you're really into, like, retro games and stuff. I would recommend, like Sacred Stones or something, the GBA game. That's the one that got me into the series. So Persona fans in the chat, let me know which game I should start with. Oh yeah, back to art programs, I also really like Procreate on the iPad just because it's so easy. I use that probably the most, actually, just because I like drawing on my iPad. It's very cozy. But it is missing a lot of features that bother me. Like, you can't easily add an outline to things, which is a really basic thing that most art programs can do. And then instead of adding a feature like that, the developers are like, oh, hey, now you can color in your 3D models. And it's like, okay. That's cool and all, but can I, like, add an outline to my drawings? It's like a really basic art/graphic design thing. For a starting point, it doesn't matter because none of the games have an overlapping story. Just get Persona 5 Royal. It's the definitive version of the game. Okay, I mean, I guess it's good to know that they don't have an overarching story. But also, the main reason I would want to start with... I like starting with older games from series, because, you know, if you start with a newer game and then you go back to the older game, it tends to be harder to get into because, you know, you're missing all the features that you're used to, right? So I kind of want to start, like, as far back as possible, but while the games are still, like, good, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure they're all good, but, like, you know, good enough to get you into the series, kind of good. I don't know. Why and how is Flushed Away a 10 out of 10 movie? It is a movie, I have to say. I remember liking it a lot when it came out. But 10 out of 10 is a big statement. I haven't seen it in many years, so I can't agree or disagree with that. Have you played Night in the Woods before? I actually haven't. I do have the game. I got it in like a bundle a while ago, but I haven't got around to playing it yet. I'm gonna... You know what I've started to make a list of games that I want to play / have started playing and not finished, because I do this thing where I forget. I don't know, I just forget about them. Right now on my list is Bayonetta 2. I still didn't finish that. A Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke that I started like a year ago and I still didn't finish. Still didn't finish Spyro 3 or Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I have like 5 different Fire Emblem games that I haven't played or finished yet. Yeah, I could technically do the, like, play Persona on stream. Anything from Persona 3, 4, or 5 are good to play as a first-time experience. The games aren't that intertwined that you get lost. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So what is wrong with the first 2? I'm just interested. What was I gonna do with my list? Oh yeah, Night in the Woods. Okay. Kinda similar. Do you like Undertale? I do like Undertale. It's cool. I haven't actually played it myself. I've basically played it myself just because I've seen so many playthroughs of it though. It's cool. It's a cool series. Cool game. Would you highly recommend people watch videos you've cameoed or starred in on other channels, or are you self-conscious about them? I don't know. I haven't been in that many other people's videos. I used to do a lot of voices for like smaller animation channels back in the day. I think those are the only ones where I'd kind of be like, I don't know if I'd recommend them. Because a lot of those people would just kind of like do that to be able to put featuring Chip Flake in their title. You know, in that kind of way. I was like, you know, I don't know about that, and then the video itself would kind of be like not that good. Like, you know, these people who are like really obviously just like clout chasey, I guess, just trying to ride off of the storytime wave back in like 2018. And they don't actually like care about animation and stuff. Do you like Mudkips? Of course. What's your favorite Pokemon? Sneasel. You watch SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. Up to like I only like the first 2 seasons though, honestly. My favorite episode was the pizza one. Actual masterpiece. Do you like cat? No, I hate cats with a passion. What do you think of the leaf sheep / sea bunny? I don't know what you're referring to. I apologize. Are you more of a wolf or a cat? I guess cat because I'm not a wolf. You like The Amazing World of Gumball? If you haven't watched it, I love that show. It's actually amazing. The fat jokes get a bit much sometimes. That's the only like major criticism I would have of it. But everything else amazing. Amazing art style. Really funny style of humor. Brilliant show. What are your opinions on controversial artists? Do you think it's possible to separate art from the artist, or is that not possible sometimes? Yeah, it's like one of those things that depends. I feel like. Okay, because I guess we can like bring this back to the whole FNAF thing. Because, didn't it come out that the creator of the series was like donating to like conservative like anti-LGBT organizations and stuff, but then like people were still really hyped when the newest FNAF game came out? Is that because the original creator is not associated with the series anymore and like doesn't make money off of it, or did people just like forget about that whole thing? Because I feel like the main thing is like I kind of use this philosophy in like all of my life. Like, is it hurting anybody? And you know, if the original creator is making money off of you consuming their media, and they're like a horrible person and stuff, I would say that's like bad. Because, you know, you're contributing to this person who is like harming people with their opinions, you know, and like whoever they're freaking donating to, you know. But if the creator is not benefiting at all from you consuming the media, I guess, and also that they didn't do anything like extremely bad, I guess, then it's probably fine. It depends. In some cases, yes, you can separate art from artists. In some cases, you can't. Basically, that's where I sit with it. Everybody's so obsessed with knowing what my favorite drink is. I already said that though. Do you like pizza? I love pizza. Draw Bob from Bob's Burgers. We won't have time for that, but thank you anyway. How do I make a cartoon VTuber model like yours? Have a lot of time. A lot of time. I really recommend the tutorials from a YouTuber called Cutie Dragon. Those are really good. It is kind of hard to find good tutorials on the programs that I use because, I don't know, I guess they're kind of new and also like originally in Japanese, so I guess most of the good tutorials are probably in Japanese. But yeah. Do you prefer being called Chipflake or Aaron? Because everyone is used to calling you Chip. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I don't like being called Chipflake. It's like just too formal, I feel like. It's so long, and it's like, yeah, that's my channel name, but it's like not me. I'd say I do prefer Aaron over everything, but I don't mind being called Chip at all. Like, Please feel free to continue calling me Chip. It's just Chip Flake is like, yeah, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like upset or like offended if people call me that. It just sounds a bit weird, I guess. That's all. Family Guy or The Simpsons? I kind of detest Family Guy, so I guess Simpsons, even though I'm not a huge fan of that either. Are you a furry? I don't know, you tell me. Do you know about the Astaf movie? Of course. It was like one of the things I was obsessed with as a youngin. What's your opinion on Daft Punk music? I appreciate it because it's like they are very artistic and do some cool things. It's not for me though, personally. Do you like Morgana the Cat? I guess. Again, I never played the game that this beautiful cat is in, but I like the design. It's cute. Which do you prefer, Star Wars or Star Trek? I've actually never played Star Trek. Played. I've never watched Star Trek, actually. So I don't know. I guess Star Wars then. What do you think of South America? Seems cool, I guess. Never been there. Don't know if I ever will. Do you like chocolate? No, I hate chocolate. I've said it millions of times in the stream that I hate it. /J. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw a quick little outline around this cat. And then I'll probably end for the day, because I just want to do a cute little small stream today. I have stuff to do. Would you participate in a YouTube show like 7 vs Wild? Can't think of any others right now. Haha. I don't actually know what that is. I mean, like I'm assuming like a show with YouTube, like a reality show with YouTubers. I don't know. Seems kind of cool. I don't see why not. I do, even though I like barely ever collab with anybody, I do like doing collabs. The main reason I don't do collabs, I guess, is just because I don't really like have ideas for them usually. But I do really like collaborating with people. So any YouTuber mutuals want to collab, hit me up. How do you pronounce pajamas? Like that, I guess. Do you like Kiki flip notes? Of course. I love those animations. They're amazing. Very nice and satisfying to watch. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Did I miss anything about this design? I guess the eyes look a bit weird, but that's okay. It's pixel art. About like that. There we go. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I know I missed a lot of questions, so I apologize for that. Next time we can do a longer one. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I never know how to end these, but I hope you have a very wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by, asking me questions, chatting with me, and to everyone who left super chats as well. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.